The Karnataka High Court on Thursday extended the stay on trial court proceedings against Siddaramaiah, the Karnataka Chief Minister, and this is with regard to the allegations that have been raised in the Muda case. Remember, Karnataka Governor Thawarchand Gehlot has sanctioned prosecution against him, but of course, the court has given him an interim relief, and this is going to prevail till Saturday, which is when the court hearing will resume. But how does Siddaramaiah's cabinet feel about this? Joining me now is the Labour Minister of Karnataka, Santosh Lad. Thank you, Mr. Lad, for speaking to NDTV. We really appreciate your time. My first question to you, sir, you are a legal person, you understand law. Tell us, how do you see the court's extended interim relief? Because there is a certain sense that this legal case is going to go on, and in some ways the government is on the back foot because of these charges.
See, at the outset, it's anyway, court, the matter is going to be in the court, and I'm very sure that justice will definitely prevail upon. And to the best of my knowledge and ability, whatever little bit, the so-called borrowed or learned law, I don't think so there is any provision under the act where the prosecution can happen. But still, let me not speak much beyond, because the reason is the matter is in the court. We will wait for the court, and I'm sure that the justice will come upon on the CM, and as well as the way this BJP has misused the governor. So hopefully, I'm very much positive that definitely the court order will be in our favor.
So, sir, while there is a lot of back and forth between the BJP and the Congress on the Muda case, when you look at the sequence of events, the land was acquired in the 90s by Muda, and of course there was denotification then. This is a transaction between a brother and a sister, but of course it did not really make it to the affidavit of the Chief Minister in 2013. Help us understand, how did a transaction like this get embroiled in so many loopholes? Do you think there was some procedural problem, or do you think this is political?
I think I appreciate what you have told. A transaction between a brother and sister. Why the BJP is questioning? See how conveniently you have read it, and you asked me a question saying that why did the Chief Minister miss to show an affidavit, right? And he has clarified by mistake, he has not shown it. And either way, the gift deed was done by his brother to his sister. So likewise, even if you see an update of Modi Saab also, he has also not shown about his the site which he had taken himself when he was a chief minister. Anyway, cutting across the story now, coming back, the very fundamental point is the position. Number one, the ownership is not challenged here. I repeat, the ownership of the land is not challenged. So whatever allegations are made by this BJP is for what? There is no FIR, there is no charge sheet. The denotification is done by the denotification was done to the earlier owner only. After the denotification happened in 1998, in 2006, CM's wife's brother has brought it. And later on, after 4 years, he has given a gift deed. And later on, consequently, the Muda has made a resolution and given the sites. So now, why the governor has given only prosecution of 14 sites? Why not 125 sites? Why did not you ask the same question to BJP? I want you to ask all the BJP leaders throughout the country, or people in Karnataka, why the prosecution is done for only 14 sites? Why not 125 sites?
One thing that is being raised again and again, Mr. Lad, is the kind of acquisition that happened between, allegedly an SE person and a non-SE person. If there was any, if there was complete, procedural discipline, or that all rules were followed, because, when land gets transferred from an SE person to a non-SE person, there are, of course, rules that have to be followed. Do you think that the transaction was sound on those procedures?
I thank you for asking this question. In 1936, this was taken in auction at 1 rupee. So any land bought in auction, so where is question of SCST? So either you are not understood the case properly, whether you are not read through the case properly, I feel that your legal team also can evaluate and ask the same question to others. In 1936, this land was bought in auction. And from 1936 till 2006, this property was not in CM's brother name. Okay, there is no dispute. There is no dispute of any ownership till from 1936 to 2006. So 90 years, there is no dispute at all. And BJP just says that the CM has taken 14 sites. BJP does not have anything. If that was the case, they would have gone to court. Why did they go to governor? If BJP had a point, they would have gone to court. Why did they go to governor?
Also, could your government, because that the Congress government also came through a landslide in 2023, could your government have removed this 50-50 scheme of Muda, considering that there have been complaints on this exchange of land even before this case?
Now you're traveling beyond which when our government was not there. All the sites have been allotted when the BJP government was there. And mind you, this is not a site was supposed to be on 50-50 because this 3 acres and odd was not acquired by Muda. I repeat, this 3 acres and odd, whatever the area of the land is, this was not acquired by Muda. It was encroached. If it is acquired, then there is a ratio called 50-50. This was not acquired. It was encroached. So there is a law in the provision under the act, and the High Court also has subsequently given one sort of a decree to another person, a beneficiary, where in case any Muda has taken the same site of some other lady, where High Court had ordered to see to that you have to give match to land to land. Here, for 3.5 acres, he has got only 14 sites. So if you go, even there is no 50-50 ratio there. For the land, what Mr. CM's wife was supposed to get legally entitled, she was supposed to get the entire land to land, out of which she has taken only 14 sites, and these 14 sites are allotted by only BJP. BJP government was there. So where is the question then? Is BJP agreeing that it was illegal what they have given? You should ask a fundamental question to them. Since they have gone to governor, why not governor is sending them a notice to prove, to say to that you have illegally given the sites? In fact, governor should send a notice to all the BJP leaders on what grounds they have given the site. They have to come out to the public and tell on what grounds they have given the sites. Why did they allot the site for 14 sites to CM then? And CM was not in power, neither the Congress was in power.
Also, Mr. Lad, there is a basic question, when you talk about these 14 sites that everybody is talking about, or these Muda allegation that there were no developed land in Devanuru layout. We're talking about some prime land plots in Vijayanagar. Do you think that the CM's family could have not really asked for that compensation? Is that something that could have been seen as an option, because that could have avoided this controversy?
Now, my question is, fundamentally, CM's wife, she's entitled for land or not? Let's have a debate. If she's entitled for a land, it is given by the Muda. I'm not to say whether they have to forfeit, whether they should give back. I'm not a person, neither I'm an authority to speak onto that. It's their individual choice. If assumingly they would have given back, again, the same question you would have asked me, why did they give back? If they were entitled, all these questions will come. So I don't want to travel beyond that. So I want to restrict myself. She has got an entitlement. If anybody loses a land, so they are entitled for a land, whether it's a prime minister or whether it's a chief minister, whoever is a prime minister.
Also, sir, politically, how united do you think the party is in its backing to Siddaramaiah? We've seen the High Command also in some ways, Congress High Command also in some ways, the Congress party in some ways fully supports Siddaramaiah. But do you think that the support is something that is going to stay, or do you think would you say that his resignation is completely out of question?
No, that's why I said, no, there's so much of range of allegations on Prime Minister also is there. For example, the Supreme Court has come very heavy saying that an electoral bond value itself is is unconstitutional. So why should we not ask the same question to him? And why do you feel that why always the BJP is posing a question to say to that whether the government is going to fall or whether the Congress is not behind Siddaramaiah? Why you pose such questions? I don't understand. No, always questioning has got a reason, right? I'm right or wrong? So why I don't know where is this question coming from? So basically, you narrate why are you narrating a story? Why should not you
I'm
ask
asking this question because
you should no. That's why, since BJP does not have the full majority, correct? You should ask them. Your government does not have a majority, and you should tell them the electoral bond is an issue. So, do you feel that BJP government is going to fail? Is Narendra Modi Sahib is going to resign? So the media raises a question for no reason why we need to answer. We all are in solidarity with CM. The entire 136 MLAs, ex-MLAs, the entire Congress as a party, every cadre, every MLA, every minister is with him. And as well as High Command also is with him.